Hey guys, welcome to History with Sid. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you all a story about one of Rome's most fascinating men. So once upon a time, there was a guy named Crassus. He was born in the year 115 BCE, and during this time, there was this dictator named Sulla who was the dictator of Rome. Crassus and Sulla were pretty good buddies, and Crassus made a bunch of money off of Sulla to this thing known as property speculation, where he bought and sold property in Rome. In fact, Crassus and Sulla were such good buddies that during the Battle of Colline Gate, during one of Rome's many civil wars, Crassus headed the right wing of Sulla's troops, and eventually they won the civil war. However, in the year 78 BCE, Sulla died. After Sulla's death, there were many political changes that took place. Following Sulla's death, there was a slave revolt by this guy named Spartacus. Spartacus was a gladiator, and gladiators was the term for slaves in Rome during the time. They even fought. So Crassus crushed this revolt by Spartacus and gained even more power. Following that, he married this woman named Tertulla, and they both had two sons. Funnily enough, they both had the same name as Crassus. In the year 70 BCE, the first joint consulship between Pompey and Crassus took place. Pompey and Crassus didn't really like each other. So basically, a consul is one of two rulers of Rome that rules for exactly 1 year. Following Crassus's first consulship, in the year 59 BCE, the first triumvirate was formed between Crassus, Pompey, and Julius Caesar. You guys have probably heard me mention this before in some of my other videos about Pompey and Julius Caesar. If you haven't watched those, go check those out. But basically, the first triumvirate was a political alliance. However, Crassus was kind of chill with Caesar, but him and Pompey didn't really get along, especially after their first joint consulship. So, the alliance was kind of starting to break down, but after the Lucca conference in 56 BCE, it almost strengthened again. Following the Lucca conference, Pompey and Crassus had their second joint consulship. Then, Crassus became the governor of Syria. Syria was a Roman region located in the very southernmost part of Rome during the time. As governor of Syria, Crassus fought a war against the Parthian Empire, which was an empire located directly to the south of Rome. They fought for many years, and at the famed Battle of Carrhae, Crassus, just like that, he died. So that was the life of Crassus, but I think I missed something. Oh yeah, Crassus was the richest man in all of Rome. Crassus was the richest man in all of Rome. In fact, his wealth equated the budget of the entire Roman treasury during the time. Now, it equals $220 billion. But how exactly did Crassus get this rich? For one, we already mentioned property speculation, where he bought and sold property for, well, money. After property speculation, Crassus also found a bunch of silver mines in Spain, which he put to good use. On top of this, he was a leading figure in the Roman slave trade and helped slaves move around the Roman Empire. He manipulated political figures like Julius Caesar and Pompey in the first triumvirate, and he was able to make a lot of money out of this. As previously mentioned, Julius Caesar and Crassus were pretty good buddies. Crassus had a lot of money, and he used this part of this money to help Julius Caesar become the new ruler of Rome. As mentioned before, Crassus and Julius Caesar were pretty good buddies. Crassus had a lot of money, and he wanted to help his buddy Julius Caesar. So, he funded Julius Caesar's election efforts. And all of a sudden, at the Battle of Carrhae, Crassus's life came to an end. Just like that, all of his wealth was stolen by many other people of the Roman nobility. All of Crassus's work came to an end. And we'll leave it at that today. Thanks for watching. Cheers.